Hello and welcome to Desk to Nest, one teacher's tips for parents of teens. My name is Dominique Paterano, the author of Desk to Nest, and a teacher and tutor of teens through my company, Crimson Coaching. Last year, many of you read Desk to Nest in blog form, and I thank you for your supportive feedback. This year, I've decided to experiment by issuing Desk to Nest in video format. I hope this new format will make Desk to Nest even more accessible to you, your friends, and your family. So please feel free to share via Facebook, Twitter, email, or however else you're listening to it right now. Veteran readers of Desk to Nest know that its themes are usually tied to the time of year. For example, around Valentine's Day, I sent out a post about how to nurture your teen so that she grows up to love herself. Since it's the start of September right now, I wanted to send out a few tips for helping your teen transition back to school, whether he's heading off to middle school for the first time or back to college. The beginning of the calendar and school years are a great time for goal setting. I encourage all my Crimson Coaching clients to write down their goals for the year or for the period during which we'll be working together, and to post those goals somewhere in their living or study space so that they're visible every day. Many studies have shown that people who write down their goals and look at them regularly are much more likely to achieve them than those who just think about them. You may want to encourage your child to write his goals down in the left column and then the steps he'll need to achieve them in the right. It's important for teens to recognize that while goal setting is important, figuring out what types of work it requires to fulfill them is just as key. If your child struggles with either part of the process, the goal setting or breaking them down into achievable steps, set aside an evening or weekend morning within this first week back to school to help her through the process. Finally, encourage her to play throughout this process, especially for those artists out there. Drawing or painting a beautiful sign to gaze at every morning will help inspire her to take the steps necessary to achieve the results she desires. For more on goal setting, feel free to visit the blog section of my website at www.crimsoncoaching.com. There, you'll find past issues of the Desk to Nest newsletter that contain other helpful back-to-school tips on time management and space and materials organization. And of course, if you find these helpful and think your teen might benefit from private coaching, feel free to contact me at info@crimsoncoaching.com or 718-514-0387 to schedule a complimentary consultation. Thanks for listening, happy goal setting, and have a great first week back to school.